Okay, so I'm working on some new product ideas. I think I can see I did some testing yesterday. So for example, here I've just added a dot of this, very shimmery gold color. And oh god. And here I have dipped it into that pigment only. And here I've just taken a swipe with that pigment. And I think I prefer this one. It looks better. So yeah, and you say, Julia, why? What is that for? Just decorating paint? Like, what? That, I got this amazing idea. Yeah, oh gosh, those two are a menace. I think I've said that before. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Even though I'm like, should I really show you? Because like this is for February. But you know what? That's what the vlog is all about. We are working on ideas together. And I am so happy with this idea that I'm just going to show you. So, Elsa, oh gosh, okay. I'm just going to show you, okay? So here in my sketchbook, ta-da! So here is the idea. Quickly run down. I was like, I've been watching Bailey Jade, you know, she makes the whole advent calendar, and I'm like, could I do an advent calendar for next year? And I was like, it looks like chocolate. Could we do something like chocolate, you know, that kind of like bonbon style, that kind of thing, and like having them looking like chocolate pieces with like wrapping and like, yeah. So that is my idea. I have this like, should they be filled? That would be so cool, but then I was like, maybe not. But just having them looking like chocolate pieces. I'm like so excited about this idea. So that is what I'm trying out. And I'm going to decide what colors, but for now I'm thinking Stig, Björn, because those are like, you know, the raw and burned umber. They are like very chocolate looking. And Polyjuice, I think that is a very nice color too. And then of course we need Amartensia. Yeah. And then I'm thinking Maiken, which is that sort of pearly pink color. And then I'm like, should I go with Elma, which is like a very sort of, you know, soft pink color, or it's actually more like my face right now. My face is a bit more yellow. Or should I go with more like red? But I'm really thinking Elma would look really nice. And then doing some like decoration, that kind of stuff, so it looks like a box of chocolate. I'm so excited. So I'm looking, so I did some testing. I'm also looking into different stuff to use for packaging because they need to look like a box of chocolate. So in worst case, they will come in the regular tin, but I'm looking in because I really want it to be like, you know, that kind of, you know, chocolate box. So I'm looking into that, but it's very hard to find chocolate boxes that are this size, you know. They don't have that many, because I think that this would fit like 1.5 chocolate pieces. But yeah, so that is what I'm working on. I really shouldn't be working on that right now, but I should be working on something else, but this is so much more fun. So yeah, that is what I've come up with. I really should be working on the next like big collection, but when I got this idea, I just like, I need to continue with this. I need to like get all the ideas out. So yeah, I'm like super excited. I think this will look so cool. Yeah, but actually we need to do something else. We need to finish the dot cards for the North Pole, and those stuff are in the office, so let's go to the office and do that. So I'm going to make like a little dot card for the coloring sheets for the North Pole, and here is the mock-up that I did. So we have, it's not perfectly gold on the polar bear. I mean, there will be speckly polar bears. Okay, and I haven't had time to order like a card, but I think this will be better. So I have cut down a bunch of 300 GSM watercolor paper, and then I will just glue the paint on, and I use regular binder gum Arabic to glue it on. And then I will just stick the names that I have foiled too on them. So I just wanted to make like a fun little collection of sort of Christmas, North Pole, winter colors. So I have Disa, Harry, Limra, Darcy, Elsa and Johan. So I just take a brush and a little dot of gum Arabic and then stick those down. So yeah, I think that will look really nice. So now I just, that is one. Good. Now I just have these to finish too. Tuesday morning, and I haven't really filmed that much this week, and that is because on Sunday I've been working both Saturday and Sunday, and when I came in for lunch on Sunday, Albert got hit by a car. He and the little girls were out playing in the garden. He had jumped over the fence, and he got, I think he was coming back to jump back over the fence when the car came, but the car hit him. Luckily I was sitting right here and I saw the car stopping right in front of the window, and yeah, and my mom and dad had been out hunting and they came back just like minutes later, so that was good luck, I suppose. But yeah, so Albert was hit by a car, and my dad and we took him to the vet in Gothenburg, so it's about an hour away. So since Sunday afternoon, I suppose, he has been in intensive care in Gothenburg. He has had different kinds of x-rays and that kind of stuff, and right now it is about 10:15 Tuesday morning. He has been rolled into surgery. He has a fracture in his spine, and they're going to put I don't know what you call it in English, I'm sorry. They're going to like like a staple or something. It's not a staple, but I think you get what I'm trying to say, in the spine to keep it together. We don't know really how serious. The prognosis is looking good, but he has not moved his back legs, so that is sort of the short of it. I just got a call from the vet saying that they were rolling him in for surgery, and he has been breathing better. He didn't breathe very well yesterday, but he is better today. So after the surgery we will know, and then he will probably stay there a few days just so them can keep him under observation and make sure that the back legs are working, but we don't know. So yeah, that is sort of like, I suppose, a little update. And yeah, I don't think I will film that much this week. I still wanted to let you know what's going on. I am handling it okay. I think that, well, I know myself that when stuff like this happens, I sort of shut down and go into sort of crisis managing mode. But that means, well, I think it's, in that kind of situation, it can be good. Like, yeah, when it happened, I was like, this is what we're going to do, and you know, but that also means that it takes me quite a long time to process what actually has happened. And yeah, I've been like, I keep seeing that image of him laying on the road with that big dark mark over his bottom. But yeah, so I'm not really sure what's going on. And it's really hard because he means so much to me. I think you know, he's my annoying little poodle, and I just want him home. So yeah, but I'm trying to deal with it and process it, and I get updates from the vet as soon as anything has happened, and they're doing very well and all of that. But it is hard, and I got a little bit injured myself when the things happened. I mean, I don't really remember because, you know, I wasn't really focusing on me, but I can tell now because my body is in a lot of pain, and I think part is I like pull a muscle or something. I have some scrubs on my legs, but I think most was just so tense, so now the muscles are like all over. So for like my nerve system and like that, it has a lot to deal with. And then of course I'm very nervous, or not nervous, but I just, you know, I'm just going and waiting to see what happens to him. So yeah, that is what's going on. I am working a bit when I can, but like I said, I don't really feel like I am fully there in the head, you know. So it will probably less film this week, but I hope you can understand. And as soon as I have news of Albert, I will let you know. But yeah.
Reason that I had to open up channel membership is because YouTube, when I contested the monetization on the Jeffrey Tubin video, which I probably shouldn't have done because I do say all the dick jokes all the time, and I probably shouldn't have, but they did what I would have done as a DA.
Okay, so I'm about to pour Albert, and I just wanted to sort of give a little update on the real Albert. So I got a call from the surgeon on his spinal surgery, and everything has gone well. He is expected to make a full recovery. I suppose he will still be in the care at the animal hospital for a few more days, but he's no longer in intensive care. He is just moved to like after surgery care. So now I actually feel like I can breathe out a bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm still a bit like I just want him home, but it feels good. So it will be quite a lot recovery wise for him, obviously, when there is the spine involved. So physical therapy and all of that, but he is expected to make a full recovery, and I just feel so that feels really good. I of course have the hooligans here to keep me company and keep me occupied, so I can't think about it too much. But yeah, it's been rough. But yeah, my little brother, he has been home today. He had like an exam, and then I picked him up after that, so we have had lunch and all of that. So it's been good to have him home too. But yeah, I mean, having dogs is a blessing. It really, truly is, and I am so happy and so thankful that I can have animals, and that my mom and dad have the same interest, and that they also want animals. I mean, my dad has been calling and texting me the last few days, like wanting updates all the time. He would never admit it, but he loves Albert a lot. I think he has admitted it now when I see all the texts, but I'm very thankful that I can have animals, and that I'm fortunate enough to have a good insurance plan to make it possible for him to have the surgery, because I realize that is not the case for everybody. The surgery was quite expensive. Just putting him in intensive care cost as much as the surgery. So I realize, well, it's actually mostly thanks because he is on the same plan as the other dogs, because mom and dad have a kennel, what do you call it, insurance plan for the kennels, so they have a pack insurance plan, so he is part of that, because he's part of the pack. So I realized that I'm very, very lucky and very fortunate, and that most people would have a really hard time with this kind of bill, and I'm just very thankful for that. And so my point being, if you're lucky enough to have an animal, please, for the love of everything that is holy, make sure you have a good insurance plan with VetCast. Or I don't know like how it is in your country, but here it's like you have your insurance plan, and then they have a certain amount of veterinary care each year. So I mean, we usually don't use that a lot because they don't usually have accidents, but now I'm very, very happy we had a high amount. So if you do have an animal, please just get it insured, please.
If you like classic cars that can handle, this spirited MGA might be one for you. Because this man, Englishman, he wants to take this very British MGA home with him. I have to say yes to the deal.
So it is Wednesday morning, and it's about 10, I think. You can hear the ruckus in the background. The girls are with me. My brother, he is home today, and my mom is working from home today, so I don't really know why I have these two out here, but I can't go in here alone because they just keep following me. So they are here for now anyway. I just got a call from the vet. Well, I called my dad after that, but yeah. And Albert's surgery from yesterday went well. He is recovering well. He still has hard to move his front and hind legs, but that is to be expected. He has 3 vertebrae, I think, have been operated and then cemented with mechanical cement, medical cement, together. So they are those three are attached. That is sort of what I know for now. He will need a lot of physical therapy after this, but he is expected to make a full recovery. The vet, when I was talking to him, he was like, oh, he gave me such a look, and I was like, yeah, he knows his name. So yeah, so it feels good. He is going to have his first physical therapy appointment this afternoon with the therapist at the animal hospital. So they will see what she can do, like start to move his legs. He, according to the vet I talked to today, he can stand up, but he has no sense of where his hind legs are. But that is to be expected, apparently, because of part of being hit by a car, but also having this spine surgery. So I just feel so, it feels good. It feels really good that my boy is doing so well, and I would love to have him home right now, of course. Elsa? Yeah, I would like to have him home, of course, right now, right away. But at the same time, I know that he is in the best place possible, and he will be there until they can remove the catheter that he has. So when he can pee on his own, so when he can walk on his own and pee, then they will say that he can go home. He will of course be on antibiotics and pain relievers. I mean, he already is. But yeah, it feels like such a relief. Elsa? It just feels like, oh my God, like such a relief to know that he's doing well, that he is in the best. Yeah, so we'll take it easy today. Yeah, I did do the final first pours of the Dima set yesterday, so that feels really good, being on time, on track with that. So yeah, today I think I have some artwork that I've done that I need to scan in, but the scanner doesn't work on this computer. It works on the big computer, but the big computer stopped working, so that is being sent in. So now I need to install, you know, boring tech stuff. So that's what I'm going to do today. So yeah. Hi. So it is Thursday noon-ish, and I'm sitting here editing the vlog, and I just thought I was going to add in like a final clip and also let you know the last update I have of Albert. He's doing well. He still has a bit of issues with the legs, which is to be expected. The vet has told me not to worry. It is perfectly normal procedures, and he is doing well. So even though I worry, he said it's fine. Even though, I mean, I get a call every morning at 10-ish, and then sometimes in the afternoon, but every morning when they have done their rounds, a vet calls, and there are different vets that does the rounds. So yeah, but they all agree he's doing well. He is looking sharp, and he's just having a little bit of a hard time with the leg, which is to be expected. He has been hit by a car. He has had spine surgery. But the prognosis today is that he will not be getting home like tomorrow, as I was hoping. Is that reasonable for me to hope he was being home tomorrow? I don't know. I just want him home, you know. But yeah, so it's been a hell of a week. to be honest. It's been awful. But I think it's okay. He is doing okay. But it's very, very empty without him. And I will just be very, very happy when he's back. I can say that. Also, I am starting to get like, I don't know, like a cold or something. I am coughing a lot. So is my brother. So right now we're trying to get somewhere we can test for you know what. The new, what do you call it? In Sweden, the new regulations are if you have any symptoms, you stay home and you get tested. But there is nowhere to get tested because so many are staying home with symptoms that needs to be tested. So, so yeah, it is. So yeah, so my mom and dad, they are not allowed to go to work. My sister, she had surgery yesterday. It was not like, it was no serious thing. It was just like, she wasn't, it was like, they removed something behind her ear. So it wasn't like a big serious thing. She was just like under local anesthesia. So she came here after that, but she has gone back to her place. Also, the city is in heat. That's a whole lot of thing. So yeah, there's stuff going on here. But I feel better knowing Albert is doing well and he's in a good place. But yeah, it would be really nice if me and my brother could get tested just so we know that it's not the thing. So everybody could just go back to work and go back to school and keep doing the things, you know? So I haven't packed any orders this week because I'm like, I feel like I have started to ramble. I'm sorry. I'm going to blame the week. I'm going to blame the week and the accident and the cold and yeah. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been good at responding to comments. I am doing my best, I promise. And I will keep doing my best, and I will, yeah. So I just got a notification right here saying somebody has answered a comment, so yeah. I just want to say thank you so much. The Viking video that I put out on Tuesday, so many of you have said that you liked it, and I'm so happy because art and history are like my two favorite things, so that just makes me so happy. And I have just worked on finishing another video on the same sort of November topic, so it makes me really happy to put that out too. And yeah, I'm very happy about that. And next week I hope to get the orders packed, and I hope to have my baby home, and it will be a better week next week. I mean, it just has to be. So yeah, that is it. And I just want to say thank you so much for your support. It means everything.